Welcome to Prime News. I'm Vinny Politan. Breaking news tonight in the search for a missing Ohio family. Tonight, our worst fears confirmed. 3 bodies just found in a wooded area. 32-year-old Tina Herman, her 10-year-old son Cody, and family friend 41-year-old Stephanie Sprang. The 3 have been missing since last Wednesday. Now, just moments ago, 3 white hearse emerged from the woods in a somber funeral-like procession. And the Knox County Sheriff confirmed the worst.
The discovery of these bodies was as a result of information provided by Matthew Hoffman. The bodies were located in a wooded area, inside of garbage bags, in a hollow tree, off of Yankee Street, which is west of Fredericktown here in Knox County.
And joining me now, investigative reporter Michelle Sagona on this case since day one. Also with us, Steve Kardian, former police detective and reporter with the Columbus Dispatch, Allison Manning. Allison was at that press conference. Allison, let me go right to you. How many details did they reveal? And they said the information came from the suspect, so I guess there's a confession here?
Well, he said that the information did come from the suspect, and we tried to figure out, somebody asked if this was some kind of deal with the death penalty coming off the table, which we do have in Ohio. And the most they would really say is that the information had to really have come from the defense attorney. Because he does have an attorney now, they can't really talk to him without the attorney's permission. So I guess we kind of have to assume that the attorney reached out to authorities early this morning.
Allison, we're taking a look right now at the search that was taking place where the bodies were recovered. Can you give us some perspective on where that is in location to the other parts of the story?
Well, I believe it's northwest of where the neighborhood where Tina Herman lived with her ex-boyfriend and her 2 children. It's actually pretty far from where searchers had been today, which is east of the county. The sheriff did say that without this information, they would not have been found.
Steve Kardian, they had to get this suspect to cooperate, to give them information. Otherwise, you're not going to find bodies that are in a bag inside a hollowed-out tree.
No, Vinny, given that he's lawyered up, that he does have an attorney, I would almost guarantee that there was a signed agreement of some sorts giving him the promise of not having the death penalty, because this man has no empathy for any living being. He's only going to do something that's going to benefit himself.
Michelle Sagona, do we know any more, any sort of connection between this man and this family, or do we think or suspect that he just picked out some victims here?
From what we've learned from investigators is that he was not a boyfriend of either one of the older women in this particular case. The only connection that they have come out to publicly say was that his mom lived pretty close to the family, to where their home was. But Stephanie's father did come out just a couple of days ago and said that friends have come forward to say that she thought that someone may have been watching her. So it's quite possible that he could have possibly been watching her, but had been watching this family. Neighbors have come out to say that he has been in the trees before, listening to their conversations, watching them, doing very odd things, displaying odd behavior. In addition, we just don't know at this particular point if this was premeditated, if he had this particular area marked out before and sort of knew where he was taking these bodies.
Absolutely. And you speak about neighbors. Prime News spoke with one of those neighbors, Donna Davis. Here's what she had to say about the suspect.
He just was different. He was odd. He just climbed trees and watched stuff, and then he assaulted his girlfriend about a month ago. And that's when us parents decided, when we see Matt outside, to bring him in, because he quit going to the grocery store and was like eating the squirrels outside. He was catching them and then taking them in the house, killing them and eating them.
We've got more on this breaking story out of Ohio. The bodies have been recovered of that Ohio family.
The mystery began with an Ohio family's disappearance. A mother, her 10-year-old son, 13-year-old daughter, and a family friend all vanish. Then police get a break. SWAT teams raid a man's home, find the 13-year-old girl alive, bound, and gagged.
Right now, police have blocked off an Ohio park. This is near where a 13-year-old girl was found bound and gagged in a man's basement.
In the house with her at the time that she was located was an individual from Mount Vernon. He is now in the Knox County Jail, currently charged with kidnapping.
Back now with breaking news in the case of the missing Ohio family. 3 bodies just discovered in Knox County. Worst fears realized tonight, all 3 dead. Allison Manning with us from the Columbus Dispatch, Steve Kardian, former police detective in New York City, and Michelle Sagona. Steve, let me ask you, in the investigation here, you've got a bloody scene inside one house. You've got this guy leading investigators to where the bodies are found. Seems to me a lot of evidence here.
There's going to be a lot of evidence. To my understanding, the house that they found the young girl in was like a slaughterhouse. So it's a big puzzle. They're going to have to match the DNA. They're going to put the various whatever implements he may have used to harm them, injure them, kill them, possibly even dismember them, and they're going to put this together like a huge puzzle, Vinny.
Allison, has this question been answered yet? Why this young girl's life was spared? 1 out of 4.
No, they really haven't, and they haven't really given any clue. The sheriff did say earlier in the week that he may have acquainted himself with the family, but didn't really elaborate on what that relationship would be. Family members said, you know, they'd never heard of this guy, so it's kind of an unanswered question.
Michelle Sagona, Steve Kardian, Allison Manning, thank you all so much.